everybody. I don't have any more Huntington things to share with you, but this video is to give you some awesome news. So my mom and my brother, I think I probably mentioned it, have been working tirelessly for like the last year to get me approved for my disability to go back to the date I was first fired, because initially it was a year later. And so I got the letter today that they found everything fully favorable. So that will mean a pretty good check in the future, which I can add to my travel fund. And I'm going to take my mom and Isaac out for dinner somewhere. So it's such an awesome, I'm so blessed. Like, it was like I didn't even feel I did a good job, like, talking anyways. So God knew it was his hands. So this is a celebrate video. So the song we're going to do is God, You're So Good. And I'm just going to read this. Hey, the balm of gratitude. Perfect. Okay. All right. I am amazed at the power of grief. One of the most startling lessons about grief came long after we buried my father, and later my mother and sisters, not to mention the many women in the community of thistle fawns, the congregates, and even the strangers I have laid to rest. It came while I was on vacation. A house sitter called to say that Goldie, the goldfish, my youngest son, and I had won a state fair about 9 months before had died. Wait, yes. Oh, the goldfish? Okay. Goldie was silent in her water world, and for almost a year I had been mindful of her needs amidst the noise in my life. Just before I put my son to bed, the last thing we did was feed Goldie and make sure her tank was clean. I couldn't believe I was grieving her, but I couldn't help it. Her death marked the end of the sweet time in my snuggling, the sweet time when snuggling my youngest boy and watching the fish grow passed like sand in my hand. But I was so grateful for that time. That fish taught me how to be grateful in grief, but also that we don't get to choose what we grieve. We can grieve getting pregnant, we can grieve not getting pregnant, we can grieve a relationship that has been broken and relationships we never had. We can grieve anything our hearts have been sweet on, and it is released when we say goodbye to what we hold dear. Grief, like gratitude, is a universal language we recognize in others because each person's grief is related to our own. We all carry grief as part of our story, yet in the order to live well and free, we need gratitude. Even in the face of death, with gratitude, healing is not abandoned in death, it is completed. And as we breathe our last breath on this planet, we need to leave grateful. Okay, you guys. Yep, I'll get that song on for you guys. So I just wanted to share my huge praise report with you guys, and hope you all are having blessed days. Yep, that's it. I'll talk when I have more to say.